like a best of 3 counter.
Oh yeah. I know, don't play the same teams. We've got actual captain's mode this time, by popular request. So that means 6 target bans.
10 seconds remaining.
I wonder if they'll pick or ban, like, because they left out the Alchemist the
5
last
seconds
time.
remaining.
Yeah, he wasn't picked or banned.
They ended up,
Team
Ooh,
ban.
bloody hell, my mic just fell.
Ban.
I was trying to move my stand and my cable, so I can get into a comfortable sitting position and just talk.
Rip Yeti.
Yeah, no. No, it's fine now.
That Pango's got to be a target ban for Miles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hexaphobia.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat and he did the emote with the eyebrows for
Dude, let's have a
Pango.
look.
So
5 seconds remaining.
I couldn't see that. Reserve time already for bans. Are there going to be more target bans, or are we going to get rid of some generic stuff? Like we see Medusa banned a lot. Ricky.
Bit of both, I think. Bit of both.
Drow. Okay, that's definitely a target ban. We're not
That
letting...
is definitely for B, yeah.
Yeah, Bay's not going off on another one of his Drow Ranger rampages. No way.
There's nothing that can stop this man. Damn right, Dave.
It feels good to get target banned. I always remember if it happens to you, it just means like, oh, that's like they respect you enough. The thing is, if you're a player like Oli, or even I think myself to some extent, where your hero pool is very wide, you just can't target ban them. So like, well, you're going to ban Oli's Kunkka, or you can play, you know, Dark Willow, or you know, any other role. Well, that's assuming he's mid, to be honest.
Yeah, whereas someone like, you know, Brexx or like CosmicChopsticks, there are certain heroes that they can play, you know, like Brexx is like Abaddon and Techies, Pugna.
Sniper support, which is gone.
Sniper, and even the Skyrath is banned as well, so...
Yeah, I guess if you know a player only plays a few heroes, they probably play them very well, and by forcing them onto something they're not that familiar with, that's a big downgrade for their team. It's sort of the Admiral Bulldog effect, where teams had to ban Nature's Prophet and Lone Druid, even though they didn't want to, they kind of had no choice.
Yes.
Just to kind of force Bulldog into a different role, or a different hero. And that's, you know, it's good that they respect you that much, that they have to actually ban against you.
I think it fuels the ego, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we also need to think about bans towards the draft, which is what we're trying to get a little bit more into. And I think, you know, I've talked to Veteran a little bit after one of the games, and he said, "Oh, we banned this hero. Oh. We banned this hero because of another hero." And I can't remember which combo it was, but I wonder if it was banned Jakiro because of something else. I've forgotten the example he gave me, but he was thinking about specific bans. But I think at the moment we're just going for the generic sort of, you know, get rid of Viper, he's annoying, he wins the lane, don't want to deal with him, gone.
Yeah.
Wonder if they'll ban Lycan.
Radiant team ban.
You just said it, and they literally just did it.
Immediately after I banned it.
Funny.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Well, there it is. They're not going to let it go through again.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan.
For sure, for sure. That's so funny.
They can't let Lycan through after the last game.
Yeah, that is an easy call though, for sure.
In this meta, yeah, sure. I mean, if this was a pro game, it would be Ember Spirit would be banned by now, or Chen. But I think they're going to be left in the pool and not played either. I mean, Tom has played quite a lot of Chen recently, and he's had a surprising amount of success. Okay, Bloodseeker ban. I know Oli likes a lot of Bloodseeker. What's going to be pick number 1? You've got a massive hero pool to choose from. If this was a pro game, I would say Ember Spirit would be coming out first. Kunkka? Windranger?
Oh, for God's sake.
The Windranger hate is already out. I think it makes sense because Flood plays Windranger quite a lot. He's one of his most played heroes, but he plays it solely as a support. But then you've also got the Windranger mid, so you can always put, you know, Oli on Windranger. So it's just a versatile pick. You know, I guess you can't go wrong with Windranger on your team. She's got good crowd control, good damage.
5 seconds remaining.
She's a bit annoying. And I know that's why people hate her. She runs fast and she kills you.
Well, as soon as she gets like MKB stuff, like,
Radiant
but
team
would
pick.
Flood do like that as a support? You know, because you've got to itemize differently as a Wind Ranger support if he is going that.
He
rather than
still
mid.
goes for a javelin because that gives you the damage. But I think then he'll either go Maelstrom or he'll just get support items, 4-star Glimmer Cape,
Or stuff, yeah.
whatever's needed. So he won't go like MKV first time and then get Blink Dagger like you would in the mid, but he'll still get the javelin, so you can still do a lot of damage. I'm not massively convinced about Wind Ranger support, but it's good enough, and you can never complain about
seen it in a
Shackle.
while.
Pick.
The Queen of Pain is a very safe mid pick. Can also be played off lane as well, so that's why she's coming out. And Bane, well, for CosmicChopsticks, he's good at Bane. It provides you lockdown. He's amazing in the lane. He's got so much harass. Like, was it 4 armor and almost 60 base damage? Just bully people out the lane, and then you heal yourself when you use your nuke. What is it called? Brain Sap.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep.
Why do I have a 6-month subscriber badge for my own channel? Because you're automatically subscribed to your own channel. So it kind of just shows you how long I've been an affiliate, more than anything.
He gives himself money to Jerome from Jerome.
Yeah, no, I'm not paying Twitch for my own subscriber badge. That would be a waste of time, money. Alright, we're dipping into that reserve time. What's the second pick going to be? Enchantress. Okay, so they've got 2 good range heroes. Enchantress is a notorious lane bully.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen a lot of Oli mid Enchantress. Now, Oli is quite good at playing heroes which don't belong in mid. His Dark Widow is a good example of that, and Enchantress is another one. You think, she's not a mid hero. And then actually you find it's quite hard to lane against Enchantress mid. It's surprisingly difficult. Having had the pleasure myself.
5 seconds remaining.
Is there anyone else on the diet who plays Enchantress?
I think Brexx might. I mean, Tom would.
I would assume that if Tom is the Chen player, he would also be like Enchantress in terms of microwing.
Oh yeah, I think I've played with him. I played a ranked game with Tom, and he played Enchantress support for me. So yeah,
nice.
It's definitely something he does. Is Dark Widow mid good though? It's all right. I wouldn't say I don't say she's an amazing mid hero. She's got a nice animation. Harassment's quite good with the Shadow Realm, but she doesn't farm at all. I guess level 6 you get Bedlam. No, you get Bedlam and you can take a stacked camp. She's actually okay for a mid hero. Yeah, surprisingly decent.
Radiant team
It's a hero you never ever see mid though, like in any game really.
Radiant team pick.
We've seen more Winter Wyverns mid in my ranked games for some reason. So we've gone the Abaddon ban. That's another target one for Brexx. They've banned Clockwork because they think that's going to lock down our Wind Ranger and Enchantress. And it's a lot of magic damage, so get rid of that. Clockwork's very meta at the moment. And what's the next pick going to be?
10 seconds remaining.
At least this mode, it warrants using up the reserve
5
time,
seconds
as we've
remaining.
said before,
So,
compared to Captain's Draft.
oh, it does. Charlie, so Captain's Draft, there's 27 heroes to pick from, right? In Captain's Mode, there's all heroes to pick, like all 115? Can't remember the exact number. So you get twice as many bans, but then you have like over 4 times as many heroes. So there's about 115 choices. So it's interesting in one way. It's what the pro players play, but drafting is way more complicated.
Oh,
Void! It's one of those heroes I completely forgot about. When you see him in Captain's Draft, he is always banned.
Yeah.
But this time he brought it out. I'm not sure. I guess Bane doesn't really have much synergy, or neither does Quap. In fact, Quap can accidentally knock people out of the chrono with her ult, which makes no sense.
I've seen that almost happen. But I know that Veteran likes to play Void, but does Bay play Void?
I think he does, but Veteran is definitely a Void player. I reckon Bay's going mid here.
Mid, yeah.
Because Veteran, I spoke to him again, so this is some insider knowledge. But I spoke to him about Faceless Void and the way he likes to play Dota. So he's drafting Veteran, which means he's going to draft it. This is the way he likes to play. He says he wants to play a core that needs a lot of space and a team that can fight 4 versus 5. He can turn up to a fight, uses Chrono, uses big abilities as a core, and then just head back into the jungle. Veteran loves to farm and then only turn up when needed in the sort of early to mid game. And Faceless Void is a great hero for that because you Chrono, you bugger off for 2 minutes or more, come up to a fight, Chrono, back into the jungle. So
that seems about right. That sounds right, to be
Yeah.
fair, from playing games with Veteran.
Yeah, it's his playstyle, and because he's drafting, he can make sure that he gets a team that works around his style of play. Whereas when you've got sort of Oli on your team, the style is even bring your core to the fight and just 5-man, which I prefer that style, but you know, they're all valid. We've gone for Tide, so I'm not sure who could be on the Tide. We've got Brexx, Flood, and Tom, so we've got quite a few players who play the POS 4-3 role, and we know Flood's played a lot of Brewmaster 3, so maybe he'll go on Tide?
Maybe.
I don't think Flood plays more. I don't really think we have any morphing players, apart from Jack S, who had some trouble. Sand King, okay. So some more initiation, some more AoE damage. Sand King's quite a good hero. Yeah, I do like Sand King on my team. I'm playing him.
It could also kind of counter initiate sort of with like the Tide Hunter. So like if the Tide ravages, you know, the Sand King could go in afterwards with like
5
his
seconds remaining.
epicenter.
True. Sand King is good for counter engaging. We've gone for a Spectre. Okay, so
Is that SupahNoodlz?
We
I
could-
wonder.
probably, but we're committing for the late game here. We're saying, well, Void does a lot of
Yeah.
damage, but Spectre is really durable. If I can pick a really tanky core that can just man up to Void and not care about the Chrono, you know, pop my horn, annoy the supports, it cancels Sand King's Blink Dagger, which is really good, you know, it messes up
10
his
seconds
ult.
remaining.
I guess Tide gets a big Ravage, Spectre haunts, try and do as much damage as you can, try and pick someone
Yeah.
off with Enchantress. Yes, Ross, Void was picked. You know, there's so much to ban. People forgot about Void, which you know is usually
Yeah.
our in-house nemesis pick. I don't think it's a guaranteed win. It did win one game that was very close. I think it was game number 2, the second ever in-house game where we had Luna versus Void.
Oh yeah, yeah. It can certainly turn like a fight with Chrono if you Chrono like the cores and stuff for sure.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. We're running out of reserve time now. 25 seconds, but we are almost done. It looks like we either need a mid hero, so they've gone for
Okay, so-
Silencer, which is, I guess it annoys like Bane and Sand King ult and stuff. It locks Queen of Pain down.
yeah,
But I'm thinking they need a mid hero. I think both. No, Queen of Pain for the Radiant, but Dire definitely need a mid hero unless they are going to go
Mid-
for Wind Ranger mid and pick another
mid-
support.
mid Rubik.
Mid Rubik. Love to see it. Steal the Ravage like the good old Dendy
Steal
days.
everything. Get Ag, steal everything.
Oh yeah, 2-second cooldown.
5 seconds remaining.
Something like that. Yeah, very very low cooldown.
So last ban, 25 seconds. What is it going to be? I think looking at their team, they need another support. What do you ban? There's so many good supports. Snapfire? I would go Snapfire ban because you don't want that Faceless Void or even Bane ult, Snapfire ult. That is so much damage. Get rid of that Snapfire, do it. Go on.
There's
5
so many
seconds.
heroes. though.
Void Spirit. Okay. Interesting ban. I guess he is quite meta at the moment, even played as POS 4. I would like to see Radiant pick Snapfire. I think, you know, Bane Snapfire, or okay, because Skywrath is banned, of course. But Bane Snapfire, Faceless Void Snapfire, those two ult combos just kill anyone.
Yeah, that's a good call. That is.
I guess you could go Grimstroke and then Bane can ult, but I don't think it's enough.
No, you can go the classic Witch Doctor.
5 seconds
Go with the
remaining.
Chrono,
Team
but
pick.
Yeah, Witch Doctor, that's true. Okay,
okay.
they've gone for Puck. I think
okay.
Puck's a good pick, so you can lock people in place. You've got silence, you know, very mobile. Although, of course, if Faceless Void Chronos, you are dead. You have to be really careful about that.
So is that a Wind Ranger support then, or is it some sort of weird Puck support?
Puck, I would say Puck mid with Wind Ranger support.
Okay.
So Snapfire or Witch Doctor, that's our guesses. Let's see if we're right, or they throw out some completely random
It might be. It might be the
PA
latter.
support or something.
Remaining.
3
PA
seconds, and we're going to head into
Thing
their
is,
last reserve time.
I can't see like all the heroes. I can't. So there might be some hero that.
Just need to remember them all off
I know
by
that's what
heart.
I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. But
There's way too many, aren't there?
yeah.
Way too many. 10
Should've brought
seconds.
up the hero screen.
True, that would be a good thing. Should put that up on stream somehow. All the heroes for people to remember. 1 second. Undying.
Okay, so it was the latter of just some.
Okay, it's not what I was expecting, but it does create quite a strong lane. I guess you've got Miles Undying, because Bane is probably going to sit with the Void. What do you think? Undying supporting a Void? I'm not sure about that. Oh, you're going to have to deal with Tidehunter and Enchantress lane, I'm imagining, which is going to be very, very painful.
Look at Tidehunter's pirate hat.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit him properly.
It's like, is it like, it's like probably floating on his head.
Yeah, it's just not even on him properly.
And there's the Queen of Pain, Arcana.
Yeah,
Of course.
Flexing.
He's like, I've got to show it off. He can't actually gain Sonic Wave kills in the because you know it's a lobby game, not a ranked game. So he's no closer to getting that weird Vengeful Spirit recolor.
Okay.
Oh, proper flex.
Woo, look at that whip.
The one thing, see, I'm not convinced at this point that I'm going to spend 70 extra pounds leveling up my Arcana for that skin. The one thing I like about the Queen of Pain Arcana, pretty much the only thing, is when you go near melee range, she does a whip attack instead of firing a dagger. It sounds really cool.
I love the ult though. I love the ult.
The ult is pretty cool, to be fair.
Nice to look at.
Would Enchantress get wrecked by Undying? Would have like 200 max HP. Yeah, Enchantress is 17 strength and 1.7 strength gain, which is, you know, dreadfully low. So she gets hit by 3 or 4 decays. Yeah, pretty much gonna die in 1 or 2 hits.
Could we finally do all the orchestra hits? Oh!
It's getting there.
Oh, Tom. Tom had to type it.
Orchestra. Retreat, top lane. I think that should be a requirement for our in-house. Everyone should take orchestral hit. Everyone.
Yeah. So there seems to be a lot of people congregating top.
To battle.
Okay, anything
It might be
exciting?
happening top even.
We found Oli. What's Oli got level 1? Nothing yet. Getting some right clicks. He's already placed his ward. So we do have SupahNoodlz. He's being supported by the Enchantress. They've opted to put Enchantress along with the Spectre. He's gone for Enchant level 1. So that tells me that he's definitely going to try and grab a creep. And just, you know, try and harass with it. Instead of going for Impetus level 1, which, you know, does a lot more damage.
Yeah. And so it begins again. The orchestra hits. Rich.
Can you dispel decay stacks? This is another interaction that we go to our good friend, the Dota 2 wiki. Undying. Can you dispel... I should know all these things, but there's too many interactions. I don't know. I can't find out if it's dispellable. I'm assuming not, because obviously Undying, if you dispelled it, then Undying would immediately lose all the strength he stole? And that wouldn't make any sense. Does it sound undispellable? Oh yeah, cannot be dispelled, yeah. Okay. You know, I was looking if there's any weird interactions. But no, it's completely undispellable, which makes sense because any stat steal should be undispellable, or it would be very confusing to have all the stat and then suddenly just have it vanish. Would be odd. Mid lane is
taking a lot of harassment bottom from Brexx. They're having a proper fisticuff here.
mid lane is probably one of the most famous laning combos in the game. It's like the classic Queen of Pain versus Pac.
Might be something here.
Oh, let's have a look.
Oh, it's such a...
Oh, he salved! But he does it! Even against the Blightstone, the 61 base damage and 4 armor of the Bane is enough just to spam right click. Right, you do not want to be fighting against Bane in just like an all-out man fight. And CosmicChopsticks, not the victim of First Blood, but instead the one who claims it.
Yeah.
Nice. Easy,
Very
yeah, easy. GG easy. That's what you should type in the chat after that.
I like how one of the Thai cosmetics is literally just him holding a flag, and it's just him dragging like a a skull flag across the floor. I don't think I've ever seen that cosmetic.
Oh yeah. He's gone full pirate.
With a hat that doesn't fit him. Oh, okay, Bane calls for more regen. That's a good call. Rather
Alright.
than going all the way back to base.
All I had open on Google Chrome, yeah, was a YouTube video that wasn't playing. And I closed it and I got 50 more FPS. Thanks, Google Chrome. Like, what? Honestly, what is Google Chrome doing? It was using 20% of my CPU and it had nothing open. God damn it.
I use Firefox. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chrome's bad. I do have Firefox installed, actually. But just don't use it. It looks like Oli's struggling mid. I don't know why he's been hit by a Shadow Strike. Obviously got baited out. He's trying to dodge a tick. He might actually die. No, he just lives. This is a really, really bad lane for Oli. Getting absolutely dominated. And now, oh, that was a nice. Okay, never mind, Oli. That was a great phase shift.
Oh. That is but a blob sweat.
Oli is paying attention. He knew it was going to happen. And now there's no these mid players need to send more regen. They're sending it now, but they need to be sending it non-stop even before you need it. But I think they're learning that now. Because people are aware the meta in mid is just send regen, send regen, send regen. But they need to send it way more in advance. Like, you know, get those bottles before the bottles. You need to get those mangoes, those clarities, the salves. But Oli's actually just gone straight for a bottle. He's got it coming.
And there's more. Then we have to fight for the runes now. Maybe.
Yeah, he loses the first rune. Queen of Pain has a bottle. It's filling up. Well, they've both gone for early bottle. Okay. Fine. I guess they're both getting enough last hits. I'm surprised Oli had enough last hits. He doesn't manage to dodge the Sonic Wave. He waits. You know, he goes too quick. So it's going to be tough mid lane. I know it looks like Bay's got the advantage, but Puck definitely has the advantage of Queen of Pain in the mid game. That's my experience from playing the matchup because, you know, you've got that silence and Queen of Pain can't blink out of the Dream Coil. You can't man up and fight Quap, but in a team fight you can lock her down absolutely no problem. She has to get that BKB or the Yules or something like that to save herself. Spectre's managing to get a little bit of farm in this top lane. Not quite as good as the Void. He's enjoying more success down bottom. Just have a quick look towards the bottom lane, see what's going on. Got that famous ward behind the tower. It's almost expected at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you know it's going to happen.
Yeah, it should always just end up maybe getting a sentry.
Brexx hasn't got power shot yet at level 2.
Probably for more harassment, I guess, like win run and then
Yeah, I
do a
guess.
few right clicks without having to take damage. Right.
Ooh, mid lane, we've got that Sonic Wave. It's 340 pure damage. That's almost all of Puck's HP, only leaving about 200 left. I know he's going for that kill. Okay, Oli dodges it. Oh, he misses the Sonic Wave, or the Screen of Pain, sorry. Shackle bot?
Yeah, it was a really good one, but obviously the Void I walk out of it, so.
Ah.
But it was a very good shackle. They lined up for that.
If Bay landed the Screen of Pain, he definitely would have gone into the Sonic Wave. I know he's looking for the kill. Tom is just jungling as Enchantress. Bring on the good old days. He's actually leveled up Enchant. What does leveling up Enchant do? Yeah, increase. Oh, it doubles the duration that you keep the creep. So from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. So if you're going to use it to farm, that makes sense. So he's just abandoned his Spectre. He said, I know you're the hardest carry in the game who needs farm, but yeah, I'm gone. See ya. I'm jungling.
Yeah, but at least the Spectre gets solo XP.
That's true. He gets high level, means he can get the Haunt early on. We've now gone Invis Queen of Pain, walks straight over a ward, but an Invis. And we're looking for a full dive on the Spectre. He's got 2 points in Dispersion. It's 12% damage reduction. And I think he's always given up. He's
I wonder
thinking
if
about
Oli
it.
called is called.
Oh, they've popped the
missing.
Tombstone. Here comes the Blink. He's not going to blink. He's just going to walk up. And okay. He decided not to blink, so he missed the Scream of Pain. Uses the Sonic Wave. SupahNoodlz is low though because he's been scouted out by the zombies, and he's still going to go down, but just not to Queen of Pain. Who's like, I've Sonic Wave, now I'm in my lane. Good luck, guys. So that is a kill. So a fairly passive game by BVGS standards. Only 2
Yeah.
kills in 7 minutes. A lot of farm on the Radiant. They're picking up a small lead
Dire's top tower is
with
under
both
attack.
Bay, Miles, and Veteran getting that early lead. That's good farm on the Void.
Dire's top tower is
Like, to be
under
42 last hits in 7
He
minutes. That's
hasn't
good.
really been that harassed much. I mean, sure, Flood does the anchor smash sometimes, but
Interesting to
That's
go
about it, like-
Soul Ring Tide. I usually just rush Arcane Boots, but maybe he's opting for Phase or Treads or something. Veteran's nearly level 6. He's having a good lane down here.
yeah. Oh, that shackle.
Oh, Tom's trying to do it. He's got the smoke. He smoked his Centaur. Oh, I missed bot. Looks like they did get a kill. Blood's low.
Yeah, Flood.
Oh, and out comes the
that
bash.
bash.
Meanwhile, we've got a kill mid. They've used a Dream Core. He's leashed for a little bit longer. Is the Centaur going to get the stomp? There's the stomp. And Queen of Pain will go down. Great gank by Tom. He smokes up his Centaur creep. Oli pops a Dream Core. That is at level 1. How long is the duration? We've got 6 seconds where Queen of Pain cannot blink out. See what I mean by Quap being countered by the puck? You might do well in lane against her, but so easy to get a gank. So good play. And Tom continues to farm. I mean, he's playing the pos 4, I assume, since Windranger doesn't really have any farm. And he's just farming. You know, stacking camps, using his Wild Wing Ripper. He's opted to max enchant first, so that his creep does more damage, has more health, and lasts longer. So, going for a jungle enchantress.
Nice. That was one of those. Oh, Voice has been shackle bomb. Oh,
Oh, he gets away. He's level 7.
oh, that time walk.
That Void is high level, and he's got Chrono at the ready. Flood is close to 6, though. Gives you the Ravage.
Literally, how close was that?
Good use of the voice lines. That's
That
important.
was a very necessary voice line. That.
Oli is opting just for normal Treads build. So is Queen of Pain. Puck versus Quap, they build almost exactly the same items. How's Spectre doing? 40 last hits. Actually not doing too badly. Nearly level 7 on the Sand King, but Void, he is level 7. Let's just have a look at the hero levels here. Level 8's on the mid, but level 7 on the Void, level 6 on the
Oh,
Sand King.
Chrono committed bottom.
Okay, let's have a look. Is there a kill? And yeah,
Yeah.
Windranger's going to die. Brexx falls down.
He was taking the outpost.
Meanwhile, there's another kill. Looks like there was... oh, what's this combo thing here? That's cool. Don't know what that's signifying. But it looks like there was a gank mid. Tom trying to use potentially another smoke and creep. But Bay was like, no, I'm going to kill you with Sonic Wave instead. 10 minutes. Any bounty runes to claim? Outposts held by the respective teams. So no outpost steals. I think Owen might go down here. I guess he knows that Sand King's never too far away.
I'll take your tribute.
Oh, trying to de-ward. Oh, doesn't quite get this return sentry. Yeah, still quite passive laning. The Void has used Chrono, but he's level 8. He is a high level boy.
He's so good. Oh, Brexx is okay. Brexx ran. Thought he was doing something.
They're going to try and go on Tide.
Oh, the shackle
They don't have
again
damage.
on
They're
the-
committing fully for it, but he just
Oh.
time walks all the damage.
Right click again.
Tidehunter is a tanky hero though. Look, he's got quite a lot of health regen. 8 health regen. It's regenning up. He's on 80 health, 90 health. Just gets hit
That
by the
was-
Faceless Void and he goes down. And now Mask of Madness is up. So you've got this very strong, nearly level 9, well 8.5 Void with the Mask of Madness going straight for the MKB. I know that's Veteran's favourite
Yeah,
build. from home.
that is veteran.
Top
That
lane,
is
you've got some
massive
mid lane
move.
fight. You've got Queen of Pain versus Puck. Tries to blink away. Dreamcore has been committed. Finds Tom. Tom's going to go down. So successful for the Radiant. Looks like this game is already going heavily in Radiant's favour. I mean, they still have the Spectre on the Dire. They've got Puck and they've got Tidehunters. They've got a lot of team fight.
Under attack.
So I wouldn't say it's over yet. But Radiant definitely winning the early game. You can see they hold the top 3 net worth spots. But it's only, you know, like 1,000
Tower
each.
is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
We have a look at levels. It's fairly close on levels. There's 2 supports who still need to hit level 6 though.
Middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked.
Level 6 is very good for Enchantress. It means she's probably not going to get killed by Void. Brexx commits to the ult for Chopsticks. Chopsticks is level 7. Are they going to drop the Ravage? Oh, out comes the Bane. Oh, we've got no
okay.
counter for it. We're taking a lot of damage. Ravage is going to come out or not.
Oh, no. Oh.
Just drop the Ravage, mate. Yeah, there it is. Chopsticks is going to go down to Ravage. He's Pop Mask of Madness, so he can't use any of his spells. Out comes a TP from Owen. They're going to run back. But that worked out. They got a kill. And there's no death. Now Ollie's here. Okay, they've dropped the Chrono. But out comes Bay. Sonic Waves doesn't kill Flood. He's now kept in place by Oli. Brexx is trying to escape. I'm not sure he can. He's blocked in by Owen. He is going to go down. Another kill for Bay. So I guess they did get one kill. The Dire did walk away with a kill on Chopsticks.
That's what that wispy glow around the
Yeah.
tower means.
Both mids rotating bottom as well. It's just-
I like seeing mids like Puck and Quap. They're the sort of standard mids that, you know, they farm a bit, they get a few levels, and then they just
Yeah.
gank. They don't want to sit in the jungle and farm.
Yeah.
Mostly because they're not very good at farming. Better at fighting. Just have a look at their kill participation. 3-1-1 on the Quap. And only 1-0-0 on Oli, but he has tried to rotate. Just hasn't got so many kills.
Faceless Void, you know, in the jungle farming, as you said about veterans' way of wanting people to play. At least with the Quaps, you can go around and just cause havoc while he just stays in the jungle and farms.
Oh yeah, he's 3-0-1, so he's got kills, and now he's going to farm. That's exactly how he wants to be playing this game. Looks like we've got some fight going on top. Spectre does just manage to get away. He's been veiled, so that's early Blink Veil on Sand King. In fact, he ignored Arcane Boots, so he does suffer some mana problems. He finds him again, just blinks on top of his face. Doesn't have any abilities though. Spectre, dagger up, but swaps his treads to int so that he can use his, what is it called, Spectral Dagger. He's going to escape into the trees. They've scanned him. They're still on the hunt. I don't think they're going to find him. A lot of Radiant heroes at top. Oli just doing a little bit of push mid. Quap's going for Yules to go defensive. There's an alternative to that. You can get Orchid and try to fight the Puck. But I think Yules is the safe option. Gets rid of the silence. Double damage for Oli. He finds Rich. Is it going to be enough damage? One more attack. Oh, he uses the phase shift. Out comes Miles. He doesn't have epicenter, but he's got the stun, the sound, so it's doing a lot of damage to Oli. I think Oli's going to go down. Out comes the Brexx. Oh, is it enough to kill Bay? Nah, he's got the blink, so he's out. Puck actually going down. Oh, nice power shot, but it's not enough damage. Only level 6 Brexx. Tom is here. He's got his Centaur creep. The stun is on cooldown. Miles, though, he's in. He's got another stun. Uses the veil, but probably a little bit too late. Brexx is just going to run. Owen is now trapped in the rush pit. He's going to go down. Oh, he dies to Roshan. Very well played. Denying the kill for the enemy team. So Dire lost 2 heroes. They only managed to pick up...
Yeah.
They didn't even take down Chopsticks, did they? He got away on very low health. Tom kills his own creep.
Oh, Chrono Bomb.
Chrono bot, we're having a look. Looks like he's got enough damage to solo kill Flood. And yes, he does. He's now a level 11. I guess that's what happens when you rush Mask of Madness. You just have a lot of damage. He's gone with 12 damage talent as well. And so he has the ability to solo Flood. He's opted for Arcane Boots and Soul Ring, but very low armor. Meanwhile, we've got a kill top as well. Chopsticks goes in with the Fiend's Grip and with the Queen of Pain there. Managed to take down Noodles. Another kill bot.
Yeah.
Okay, this time they managed to kill Veteran. That's really big for them.
Yeah,
It's a 4-time streak.
They committed the ult for that.
Oh, well, you should do. Dreamcore's got a very low ult.
Yeah.
So you might as well. That's good. That's exactly what the Radiant team, or what the Dire team needed at this point. You know, taking down the Void, who's nearly top of the net worth. I guess they're all sharing it. In fact, Miles is on top of the net worth at the moment. He's opted for Boots of Travel Sand King, so he's going to be all over that map farming creep waves, you know, causing some disruption. Finally, this game has picked up and fights are happening all over the place. Already a 6k gold lead. You can see that Dire are a little bit behind at this point. Spectre, only 4,500 net worth against the 7k Sand King, 7.3k. How many last assists does Miles have? He's on top with 111.
Wow.
And I'm not sure about trying to go Radiance when you're this far behind. They are committing the epicenter. Is it going to be enough damage? They got the Veil as well. He's taking so much damage. Completely soloed by a Sand King with just 1 decay coming out from Owen as well. An appropriate use of the voice line. It's level 12 Sand King. What a terror.
Wow.
Let's have a look at levels.
God.
Yeah, level 12. So the 3 cores are almost exactly the same level, exactly the same net worth. Damn, Miles is good on these offlane heroes. He's scary. Like, to be top farm, you know, top net worth, getting all these kills, just blinks away. Meanwhile, Flood is having a little bit of a tougher time. He hasn't got his Blink Dagger yet. Chopsticks is in. He gets shackled. Do they have damage to kill him? They have Ravage at the ready. Doing a lot of damage to Chopsticks. They've stunned him. Tom stunning him with the creep. But out comes a great ult. Sonic Wave. Ravage has been used. But I think it's just going to be defensive. They're going to have to run. Flood's going to go down. Big ults there. Sonic Wave plus the Sand King stun takes out their team. Oli's in now, but he's just going to have to run. They've lost his team. They only lost Cosmic for that. And Noodles is like, I'm not coming Horn. I'm just going to farm. He's really, really trying to get Radiance. But I think he should abandon Radiance. Maybe just get like Blade Mail or Diffusal Blade or something.
I was thinking of like, don't people sometimes go Diffusal first anyway?
Yeah, even in the pro scene. I know Spectre's not very popular at the moment, but lots of pro Spectres are not going for Radiance Rush, especially if the game isn't that easy. Because the problem is, Radiance is such a good item for Spectre, but Spectre is pretty rubbish in the early game. So getting the money for a Radiance is very difficult. If you look at the levels here, we've got 3 level 13s for the Radiant. Whereas Dire, it's 13, 11, and 9. So a bit more of a gap there. Or Flood just hitting a level 10. So we've got no Ravage, 70 seconds, but every other ult is up. Sonic Wave down for 40. Radiant, they're on the prowl, looking for another kill. What vision do they have?
Out on the Void.
Okay, the Dire have spotted the Radiant. MKB, that's a lot of damage. Mask of Manus MKB is the pure damage build. They've got Chrono at the ready. He's nearly level 14, the Void. He definitely wants the Chrono. He wants to get some kills.
Oh, there's definitely something happening here.
They've committed all 5. 5 Radiant, but only 3 of the Dire. We've got both Tide and Spectre just farming. You're just going to have to let this go. Don't try and defend this. You definitely don't want to be fighting 5 versus 3. Not when you're behind. Do you want to commit everyone or not? That's the question.
Oh.
Veteran, he's going up. Okay, out comes a nice shackle from Brexx. The Burrow Strike doesn't manage to do much. I think you're just going to have to let the tower go. Blood is, he's got the TP. Okay,
Yeah,
they've got Glyph.
Oli, though.
Their push is pretty rubbish, I must say. They do not have a push lineup. Shackle doesn't connect. Good placement by the Radiant. Oh, you can feel something about to happen, can't you?
Yeah,
You can feel it.
I can.
Okay. Miles just running in. Out comes the Chrono. It does get Oli. He does phase shift a bit of it. I think he's going to go down yet. Veteran has already taken out Oli. Out comes the Epicenter, doing big damage to Flood. But they do manage to kill Veteran. The Ravage plus the Power Shot, it's enough. Brexx is chasing down Miles. Is Miles going to go down? Yeah, Miles is, but here comes the big Sonic Wave doing so much damage. But there's a buyback from Oli. He's back in the fight. He wants to keep fighting. Are they going to have enough damage to kill him? Bay's on the run. I think Owen's going to go down now. Stealing a lot of strength. But he does fall. So, pretty big fight for the Dire. If we summarize it, Oli did have to buy back after dying. So that obviously goes against his team's favor. But they did get 4 kills, including an important kill on both Miles and Veteran. And, you know, look at that XP. They gained 2,400 XP. That is the one benefit from being so far behind. You know, when you get kills, you get a lot of levels. They're still behind in XP, but they've definitely made a little bit of an improvement, as you can see there.
Still top 3 net worth. It's on the Radiant. No.
Yeah, they've not gained that much gold.
No, but at least it helps them a little bit, I guess. Just killing 4 of them.
Oh yeah, that's always good. So the Chrono was committed solely for Oli, and then he bought back. So the problem with Void is he's kind of an all or nothing core. Like once the Chrono is used, you can't really do very much on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is fine. That's the limitation of the hero. I mean, his ultimate is probably one of the strongest ultimates in the entire game. A 5-second BKB piercing stun. That's enormous and instant cast. So fair enough. That's the design of the hero. But you really can't get caught in that Chrono. I guess it's always going to catch someone though. If you pop the Ravage though, you can hold his team in place and even get Void in it. Is he going to commit for the BKB? Yes, he is. It's his standard build. Get BKB after MKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
True. Oh, and Flood is walking onto the high ground. Sees Owen, he's going to gush him. Do they have the means to bring him down? He gets shackled. Are they going to commit the wind run for it? The focus fire. Owen does a big heal. He's got that tombstone up on the cliff. Gets bursted by Oli. And they are going to bring down tombstone. How much does that feed? 200 gold. What? Yeah. That's almost as much as the kill was. Wow, that's insane. I thought it was like 100 or something like that, but 200 gold for a tombstone kill. Damn.
That's right, because early on, if you do something like level 1 in the lane, it only takes 4 hits to kill it. So that's a lot of additional gold.
Is it still 200 gold even at level 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's quite a lot. If it's not 200, it's like 150 or something, I'm sure.
Have a look at the levels again. Yeah, 3 level 16s for the Radiant, whereas 15, 14, 13. Okay, we found Brexx. He's been silenced. They're going to drop the Sonic Wave, so he's going to go down. Now they've got Oli in place. Great Fiend's Grip from Cosmic. Is that going to be enough damage to kill Oli? And yes, it is.
Right.
And now Miles is here. So is Void. I think Flood's going to go down too. Wow, triple kill for Bay. They just walked into the jungle and just killed them. I mean, yeah. Not a good fight for the Dire. I mean, they could have used Horn and gone full committal for it, but, you know, Chrono was ready. They did have Epicenter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no
It's not the sort of fight you need when you're already behind.
Radiant structures
And Bay, he's very close to level 16. 18 rather. So that would give him the final rank of Sonic Wave. I'm still thinking about when level 16 used to be max ult. Do you remember that? Long time ago now, though.
I think so. I don't know though, actually.
It used to go 6, 11, and 16.
Yes, that's the one, yes.
So when I see 16, it's part of me, because even League of Legends it was 16, I think. But then Dota went for the 6, 12, 18. Has Spectre finally gone Radiance? No, he's realised he went Blade Mail, Diffusal Blade. Okay, so he's like, finally, I can't keep farming Radiance for 25 minutes. Sand King going for Radiance. Wow. Oh, he's going to get it first. Look how farmed this Sand King is. Oh, SupahNoodlz courier's gone down.
Yeah, I think Bay was looking for the Spectre, knew that he was around.
I like this build on Quap. Getting the Yules and the Orchid, so he's got that aggressive item.
He's going to go BKB into Ags.
I hope he doesn't go Ags at this point because, you know, he's very fed. I'd like to see him commit either for the... Maybe you could go for the Bloodthorn if you need a bit extra damage. I like to see Shivas or Scythe. The Dire have smoked. Veteran is back, so there's no Faceless Void here. Do they have the damage to burst Owen? They're trying their hardest. Out comes the Ravage. They've committed it. Do they have the means to kill Queen of Pain? She's Yules herself. Misses the Dream Core because of the Yules. That is unfortunate. So she's going to blink away. SupahNoodlz is in. Trying to do what he can. Now Void is caught up. He gets the Chrono. He's got 4 people in the Chrono. Delete Oli immediately. Out comes the Sonic Wave. SupahNoodlz. He's popped the Blade Mail. He's doing a lot of damage. But I think he's going to go down as well. Veteran's still got plenty of HP. It's a triple kill for Bay. And Tom, I think he's going to try and run. There's no mana on Miles. He's a fast little hero, but out comes the first hit bash. And that's going to be a full team wipe. We are now 16k gold ahead for the Radiant.
Chrono, another triple kill for Bay.
4-man Chrono.
Is that... Where's your instant replay? Let's go.
Oh, I think it's a bit late now. I wasn't thinking about that. I could have done that. But the problem was Oli missed his Dream Core because Bay used himself. So he was able to blink out, stay safe, and then come back in the fight with a huge Sonic Wave. Just bad timing more than anything. You know, he blinked in. Oh, does a lot of damage with his Blink Dream Coil. Blink Illusionary Orb, rather.
Trying to get them to not hit the rack, but they got them anyway.
200 gold for the tombstone there.
Oh god, look at the player net worth. Like,
they're almost all exactly the same. They've done this the entire game. The Dire have had, or the Radiant have had 3 heroes exactly the same, whereas the Dire there's been more of a split. You know, Ollie's always been a little bit ahead and Flood just a little bit behind. But I don't know how the Radiant have done it, but they've kept 3 heroes almost exactly the same. I guess that's just a testament to how good, you know, Bay's been killing everyone, Veteran's been farming, and yet with the Boots of Travel on Mars, he's managed to find farm without interrupting his Void's farm.
He's the one that's got that Radiance, as Jekken pointed out.
Yeah, he's got the most last hits in the game. I mean, Radiant Sand King, you're just sitting around in the fight. You've got Sandstorm up, you've got Radiance. You want to kill Sand King, but he's not an easy hero to kill. I think he's played fantastically this game. I was surprised at how good he is at Sand King. You know, we banned his Pango, and we forgot, oh, Miles is actually a really good player on loads of offlane heroes. I aspire to be like him. Out comes the aggressive blink. All keepers used, but Yule's defensively. There's going to be a team fight. Oli blinks in, he gets the science. BKB's now committed. Out comes the great ultimate from CosmicChopsticks, holding Oli down. Epicenter's going in, doing a lot of damage to Flood. He doesn't have Ravage. 2 seconds for Ravage. He's going to go down too. Tom's trying to TP out. Just gets it in time. That was a clever TP. 2 more pickoffs. To pick off Oli is huge because he is their top net worth. And it goes even further in the way of the Radiant. Let's have a look at the gold now. Steadily increasing. We're above the 20k mark.
Oh, God.
Spectre, level 15. He has to fight up a level 20 Sand King, level 20 Quap, and level 19 Baseless Void. That's a level 15 Spectre, level 16 Spectre now. It's not going to be easy for him.
Really tragic, yeah. Game is very hard.
But that's kind of how we feel about Spectre. You know, you either have a really good early game and you end up just being a monster, unkillable, unstoppable machine, or you get shut down and then you're playing from behind on Spectre is not fun. I mean, look how low her health is, 1,500. Like Sonic Wave will take out about a third of that. And they take a quick Roche. I'm assuming that's going to go to Veteran. I think, just my personal opinion, but I think at this point in the game, you really should give the Aegis to people like Bay, to Queen of Pain, to your mid laner, basically. Because, you know, once you've used Chrono, that's it. It doesn't matter if you come back to life, because you can't really do a lot. Maybe Time Walk in, hope for some bashes. But Queen of Pain can then go very aggressive, just blink straight into the enemy team. Looks like they've got a Guardian Greaves picked up on someone. Yeah, that's Owen's only item, Guardian Greaves.
Oh my god, it is as well. That's funny.
But still a good item. You know, if your support has enough money to get that, definitely helps. What's Bane got? Bane has the Ether Lens.
And that buckler, value buckler.
Oh yeah, of course. But we know the power of Ether Lens. We saw it in that team fight. How far away he was getting the Fiend's Grip. And he's coming up to his 125 cast range talent. That gives another 125 on top of the 250 from the Ether Lens. Alright, what's the Dire's play now? They're quite far behind. They don't even have a blink on their Tide. They've opted to smoke. Oli's blinked in. Okay, he's got the 3-man Dream Core. Out comes the Silence. Ravage isn't going to hit 2 of them because they're just in BKB. Here comes the Chrono. It gets 2. Also, you're sitting in there with the Radiance and with the Epicenter. Flood's been used up. He's got nowhere to run. He's going to go down 2. They didn't even haunt in with the Spectre.
That's early GG. Just GG calls unless Brexx has done it accidentally. Oh no. Yeah, it is. There is. It's certainly been a while since an early GG where not all the buildings are taken or the ancient hasn't died. I don't know if I've seen it before actually. Yeah. Well, this is what happens when you get Captain's Mode and you have all the heroes to choose from.
Yeah,
you
I guess
know.
that's the case. So, you know, they tried. You know, both teams had a big team fight draft, but unfortunately, only the I guess the Radiance team was a bit easier to to commit to. You know, you just throw in the chrono, you got the Sanking ult, it's going to do tons of damage. It's easy, right? Whereas the Dire, you know, you've got the Ravage, you've got the Puck Dream Coil, the Spectre haunts in. I feel like Radiant had a lot more lockdown. Whereas the Dire, you know, they could keep you in place with the Puck Dream Coil. You know, you have to get away from the Spectre. But yeah, I agree with you as well in the chat, Ross. The lanes are a bit too weak. Spectre's a very weak laner. I know Enchantress did quite a lot of good work in ganking. Did that successful gank in the mid lane.
It was left alone.
Yeah, saying, okay, sorry, Spectre, the lane sucks anyway, I'm going to go jungle. Not ideal. I feel like if you've got a Spectre, you need a strong support who can just sit by the Spectre and just defend. I mean, mate, why not max impetus and try and harass him out the lane? I don't know. But
Not
anyway.
sure. Maybe that's just the way that Tom maybe likes playing the heroes, you know, like the Chen and Enchantress. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's just... They tried. I think the teams were fairly balanced. As I say, it went fine up to the mid game, but as soon as the team fight started happening, that's when it was just win after win